Hi, I'm Red, and I'm here today to help you take a look at the song Mary Had a Little Lamb. The most popular version is the Stevie Ray Vaughan version, I would venture to say. But, you know, he got it from Buddy Guy. And honestly, I'm not here today to show you how to play the song note for note, just like Stevie Ray Vaughan or Buddy Guy. I'm here to show you the basics of the song so that you can create your own version of it. We're in the key of E. We've got a 1-4-5 12-bar progression. E, A, and B. Those are our three chords. I'm using open chords. I'm using an E7 sharp 9 for the 1. For the 4, I'm using an A7. And for the 5, I'm using a B7. Okay. I'm going to roll the track real quick. I'm going to show you this one more time, the rhythm. Then I'm going to talk about it a little bit, and then I'm going to move on, roll the track again, play a little bit of lead over it, talk about that. So here we go with the rhythm. Now it's got that lick, and I'm not playing Stevie Ray Vaughan's exact lick. It's just a minor pentatonic lick. And I end it with that lick. Okay. And that ending lick, you know, I could do just about anything. I went here, but I could have gone something like that. So it's basically just E minor pentatonic, and I'm creating a lick that suits the feel of what's happening there. Now the lick, the intro lick, again, I'm not doing an exact copy of anybody else's lick. I'm just doing a basic lick in a E minor pentatonic that is similar. Okay? So, what we've got, starting on the A string, I'm just going. One more time, I'm going to do that for you. Okay, that was for the 1. Now the lick varies a little bit depending on who you listen to, and the main thing is that you want to stay within that pentatonic to get that kind of a lick. There's for the 4. For the 5, same thing. Something in that minor pentatonic. And then we're going to end with a lick. So you get the idea. Lick, some chords, lick, chord, end it with a lick. You don't have to do the lick. You know, if you just, you know, if you're beginning and you're not real strong with your pentatonic licks yet, and you just want to play some rhythm, you could just, you know, let me roll the track and I'll demonstrate without any licks. Just E, A, and B. So you get the idea. If you don't want to do the lick, you don't have to. But if you want to, again, it's right there in E minor pentatonic. It's on those first three, or the last three strings, the low E, the A, and the D. Now, as far as soloing over this progression, it's real basic blues funk. You play minor pentatonics, you can mix in major pentatonics, and I'm primarily going to stay in E minor and E major pentatonics. But I might add some passing tones, I might add some chord tones. So I'm going to roll over the track, I'm just going to demonstrate a little bit, and I'm going to let it roll all the way through to where it goes to the 4 instead of the 1 at the beginning of the verse. Here's where it goes to the 4 instead of the 1. So you get the idea. I'm just playing minor pentatonic licks. I'm playing major pentatonic licks. I'm blending them, and I'm adding some chord tones and passing tones. The areas I was playing is right here. E minor pentatonic. And then I was playing E major pentatonic right here. The B.B. King box. Cool lick to use, one that Stevie Ray Vaughan used often. I also came up here and I was playing just minor pentatonic. Right up in here. It's another thing that Stevie did. See, I might use some similarities to Stevie's licks, but I'm just not going to copy his licks. I mean, to be honest, the guy was a monster, okay? And I'm not going to knock myself out trying to play exactly like him. I'm going to try to play like me. So, right in here, a great lick. I'm going to do that slow for you. Okay? Now I also, one more lick I'm going to give you before I end this lesson. One other thing I did was, see where I'm at. I'm on the 2nd and 3rd string. 3rd string, 2nd string. Then I just keep that same position, or that same shape, but slide up 2 frets. What I'm doing is I'm picking on the outside of the 2 strings. So the 3rd string gets a downstroke, the 2nd string gets an upstroke. But I slide up, it's a downstroke, slide up, then an upstroke on the 2nd string, slide back, and a downstroke. Downstroke, slide, upstroke, slide, downstroke. Actually, it's slide, downstroke, slide down. So it's downstroke, downstroke, slide up, upstroke, downstroke, slide down, upstroke, downstroke. You get the idea. It's just a cool little thing you can do. You can build up the mechanics develop the mechanics in a little bit of time, a little effort working that out. And it's a great little lick that you can use in so many different songs. And it's one of those licks that are like, kind of a wower, because you are doing some fast, all of a sudden notes start happening fast. But yet you're using an easy mechanical method of making that happen. So anyway, I'm Red, courtesy of TrueFire. If you've enjoyed this lesson, if you enjoy the lessons that I'm putting out on the TrueFire blog, in my Sherpa classroom at TrueFire, there's also charts for these, chord charts, lead sheets, and of course, in the classroom, the most important aspect of it is that there's the interaction with the instructor, myself. And so when you are trying to learn from these lessons and you get stumped at a certain point, you can always come back to me and I'm going to help you through it. I believe at this point I've got somewhere around 35 songs in my classroom, always adding more, this song included. So, like I say, if you're enjoying these lessons, by all means, take a look at the Sherpa program and see if it might be something that could work for you. And I will see you again soon with another song.